Good morning. I am pleased to welcome you to this video. In the previous video, we analyzed the poem in general. Today, we will analyze the poem line by line. If the lesson is useful, you can subscribe the channel for more teaching videos. First, we will read the poem. Sonnet 18, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day? By William Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer leaves hath all too short a dates. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his god complexion dimmed. And every fair from fair sometime declines by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But the eternal summer shall not fade, nor lost possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death break thou wanders in the shade. When in eternal lines to time thou grows, so long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. We will analyze the poem line by line. First, we will look at the title. This poem falls under the category of sonnets, Shakespearean sonnets. In a sonnet, you can see the last two lines are more powerful. The last two lines give more meaning to the poem. The title of the poem has been a question. The question of the speaker. The summer's day, the summer season, symbolically, metaphorically, traditionally, is regarded as the beautiful season in the year. So the speaker in this title questions whether he can compare the beauty of his beloved to a day in a summer season. You can see, as this poem does not have a title, the first line of the poem has been taken as the title. The speaker, the poem has been written in the first person narration. The speaker in this poem questions whether he can compare his beloved to a day in a summer season. So the poem starts with the question. The following lines provide answers for the question. Thou art more lovely and more temperate. The speaker shows, even though a day in a summer season, even though summer season traditionally is considered as the most beautiful season in the year, the speaker is not ready to compare the beauty of his beloved to a summer day. He gives the reasons for that. Thou art more lovely and more temperate. The speaker reveals that His beloved is more beautiful and more pleasant, more beautiful than a day in a summer season. The speaker informs the readers how external factors or how the beauty of a summer season or how the beauty of a day in a summer season depends on the external factors. For example, the wind, sometimes because of the violent wind, the rough winds indicates the violent wind. Because of the violent wind, the darling buds of May, the buds, they fall down. If they fall down, a day in the summer season will lose its beauty. So a day in the summer season depends on the wind. If the wind is violent, it will make the buds fall down and the day will lose its beauty. And the second reason, and summer's leaves had all too shorter dates. So the second argument, or the second reason for the argument of the speaker is the season, summer is one of the seasons. As it is one of the seasons, it has circulative nature. It has starting and ending time. Therefore, even though a day in a summer season is beautiful, the beauty disappears or fades when there is another season, that place experiences. So that because of the circulative nature of the season, a day in a summer season is not permanent. It depends on the external factor. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines. The eye of heaven metaphorically refers to the sun. Sometimes the sun is too hot. People can't bear the heat of the day. If the people are unable to bear the heat of the day will not become a pleasant day. The day will become as a horrible day for the people. And often is his God complexion. The rays of a sun has been mentioned as gold complexion. It brings visual imagery in the poem. Dim. Sometimes the sun's rays, we can't see the sun shining. Sometimes it is too hot. Sometimes we can't have its rays. So in both cases, the beauty of a day in a summer season is affected. So through those information, the writer brings how the beauty of a day in a summer season depends on the external factors and how it is subjected to change over time. And every fair from fair sometimes declines. All the beautiful objects in the world one time will lose its beauty. Sometimes because of the chance or the nature's changing course untrimmed. The most beautiful objects or the people or whatever it is will lose its beauty because of the chance because of the luck or because of the nature. So the writer compares how the beauty of his beloved differs from the beauty of a day in the summer season. Even though the beauty of a day in the summer season is considered as the most beautiful, is beautiful, the speaker in this poem shows how it cannot be taken to compare the beauty of his beloved. The conjunction used here, but, has been a turning point in this place. But thy eternal summer shall not fade. The speaker reveals that the eternal summer, the endless beauty, the summer stands for beauty in this poem. The season summer symbolically stands for beauty in this poem. The speaker reveals that the beauty, the everlasting beauty of his beloved will not fade. So as the readers, we have questions and doubts how it is possible. The writer shows the possibility. No lost possession of that fair thou owes. The speaker further declares that you will not lose your beauty that you are owning as your own. Nor shall death break thou wonders in his shade. Even the death will make your beauty fade. The diction repeats, no, emphasizes the denial of the speaker, how he regards the permanent beauty of his beloved. So we have questioned how it is possible. He says that all the other beauties are not permanent, temporary, but the speaker says that the beauty of his beloved is permanent. So as a reader, we have doubts and enthusiastic to see how. When in eternal lines to time thou grows. So when the beauty is when the beauty is praised in the eternal line, in the poetic lines, so long as men can breathe or eyes can see, till the last breath of the man, till the existence of the man. So long lives this, and this gives life to thee. So the writer reveals that the beauty of his beloved will exist through his poetic lines. In that way, some scholars mention that the beauty praised in this poem is not the beauty of his beloved, rather the beauty of the line and the beauty of the poet itself. So I hope that you understood the poem. We will read the poem once more. Sonnet 18, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day? By William Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a dates. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his god complex and dimmed. And every fair from fair sometimes declines by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But the eternal summer shall not fade, nor lost possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death break thou wanders in his shade. When in eternal lines to time thou grows, so long as men can breathe, or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. It is the end of my presentation. You should watch my first video as well. When you watch these both videos, you will collect a lot of informations. With those points, you can prepare for your examinations. You can refer to the past papers as well to earn more good grades in your examinations. If the lessons are useful to you, you can subscribe the channels for more teaching videos. Thank you.